to start with. Yeah, I can see 7, we've got just maybe 20 or 30 starts.
Just got back from the night shoot for the Country File documentary, and it was very it wasn't very in schedule really, because we all got lost. The instructions on the website were very vague, and it was just very confusing. My mum and I were coming from York just for my open day, and we were told to go to Sunbiggin, and then we were told to go to Little Asby, then Maz and Wharf, which we've never heard of before. But we got there after 40 minutes late. But Lewis, Kirsty, and Lucy were over an hour late, because they were also lost as well. Amy was lost, but she was not as late as us. So it was a bit of a late start, really. And Amy and I brought our cameras along with my little bridge camera, and we could not pick anything up with our cameras at all, like nothing. So we kind of had to wait for like Kirsty to show up with the genie, so then we could do some stuff. And it took a really long time to set that up, even though Kirsty is practiced and stuff at home. Because it was in the dark and under pressure, it was quite difficult. So Amy and I were just holding stuff while Lucy and Lewis were kind of recording audio for over the top of it. So then we got something, because we couldn't like video record them, because it was just so dark, and no one had their torches on, so then they could see the sky better. So we couldn't record them. We just had to record the audio. We got the genie working. It did take a long time to do it though, because it was like all about a wire, and the wire doesn't fit or whatever. Even though Kirsty's done it at home before a couple of times, we got a few shots actually, and we've looked it over and they work. But just in case that we don't have enough, I had an idea about like maybe I could bring a camera and the genie home, because actually in my back garden we get quite a lot of like night skies, so we do see a bit of stars around here as well. So just in case we don't have enough, I can do that. And while we were setting up the genie, Lucy and Lewis went down after they were finished with the stargazing group, and just did some B-roll and like listened to the questions and whatever to see what they said. So hopefully we had enough like footage. I think what I would have improved on is that if we just kind of if I'd like looked more independently on like maps for it, rather than just take the word for it from the website just saying Sunbiggin, because obviously it wasn't. So I think I will do that next time. And then I would I think what else we could we could improve on is that maybe if we set up like the genie and the camera up in the car, then we could just bring that up with us, so then we didn't have to faff around with it in the dark. We just have to faff around with the tripod, and the zoom's easy to do in the dark. We could just put a little torch on it and it was fine. But it was more about the genie. It was very difficult to set up in the dark. So I think if we set it up in the car earlier, it would have been a lot easier to do. So and we could have sort of carried it up. But that's what I would have done more differently. But it did go well. I'm just hoping that we have enough footage. I think we have, but fingers crossed.